Back live again, hopefully not echoing this time. Test, test, test. I'm not hearing anything yet. I'm not hearing anything. Oh, Lord, please. I don't even know what that was about. Man, thank you guys for coming over here. Thanks for bearing with me. Golly, I feel like every time, this is why I don't do that many lives. Because every time I do a freaking live, I got issues, and it's usually echo issues. So I don't freaking know, man. God dang. I'll give it a second, let more people come back in here. I apologize, man. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, doing a live show. Hopefully we hang out for a little bit tonight. I got quite the stuff on the agenda. Thank you guys. What's cracking? Bailey, Bear Dog, Lucas, Andrew, Gus, Jester. What's cracking, folks? Tajart? There's no way your name's Tajart. Dude, my brother's name is Tajart. I'm kidding. I'll probably say that horribly, or it really is Tajart. Thank you guys for coming over here after my ridiculous echo that was happening. Are you guys hear me okay? You guys see me okay? It's not too crappy quality or anything? Just make sure you tell me it's good. Hopefully we all good in the hood. We're gonna be trying this today. Can you believe there's a Copenhagen that I have not tried? Yeah, all good. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you. Yeah, so this is the pretty much the only Cope that I've never tried. And I actually remember, and we're gonna be doing a lot more than just reviewing this. I've actually got a box we need to open. That is a delivery I got today, a little unboxing of some new dip or snus, who knows? And then, oh, you know what? It's 5 o'clock somewhere. I know it's 5 o'clock here, mountain time. I think we gotta crack a little cold one, son. We're gonna dip and drink a little beer together. This is, I got a shout out to Mullet Man's, actually Mullet Senior, who told me about this. This is Odell Brewing, which is here in Colorado. Actually, I don't know, where's Odell? Yeah, Fort Collins, Colorado. Mountain Standard IPA, big fan. So this one's for y'all. Thanks for dealing with my technological issues. Did we ever figure out if Tajart was that guy's real name? How do you say it? Yes, I know Copenhagen Fine Cut Wintergreen has been out. Outlaw Dip Co. in the building. By the way, when you guys are done with this live show, my boy Chris Dips One on the Outlaw Dip Co. YouTube channel just dropped a new review of our March's flavor of the month, Irish Cream Dream, which is one of our favorites at the shop. So you guys gotta go check that one out and get you some for yourself. Got a little foam action on top there. Cheers, folks. Thank you. Thanks for chilling with me. You notice pinky extended? That's a good one. I feel like a good IPA like this is going to mix well with this wintergreen. Fine cut wintergreen. I'm interested to see. Yes, I know this has been out for a while. It's pronounced like chart on a wall. Oh, chart. Oh, chart Steelman. Man, I'm sorry, dude. I knew I was going to mess something up, dude. I apologize. Fishing for a cause. Man. We got our first super of the night, $4.99. Quick question. How come your wintergreen don't taste like wintergreen? It tastes way off to me. I wanted to buy more, but not a fan. Well, I appreciate your $4.99. You know, I don't know, to be honest with you. I think our wintergreen, now mind you, our wintergreen is like a pure pine wintergreen flavor, like actual wintergreen flavor, like the little wintergreen berries that grow on trees. So it is like mimicking exact wintergreen flavor, where companies like this that are mixing it with tobacco, it's going to give a little bit of a different flavor profile. And because we are 100% tobacco free, it's you know, we're more going towards the flavor profile of the actual flavor, where we're not going to like make exactly what like Copenhagen wintergreen tastes like, or what Grizzly wintergreen, because there's a lot of great wintergreens out there. The thing I like about our wintergreen the most, and I'm not here to talk about my own dip, but is the burn. That's my favorite. We have more of a burn in ours, I feel like, than in more wintergreens that I missed, that I loved back in the day with like Grizzly. It was like my favorite. Anyways, back to Cope. Thank you, buddy, by the way. I appreciate that. So when the, oh, I can like it. Look at that. Hell yeah, dude. So get backing on here. This came out, I believe, in 22 because it was the 200th anniversary of Copenhagen. Fresh Cope, satisfaction since 1822. You can see on the can. I believe it came out in 22. I freaking had like a bunch of people hit me up like, dude, what are you doing? Like freaking do a review on this, whatever. And at the time, I wasn't doing the dip review stuff on YouTube anymore because you know how it goes. The adpocalypse, every time I uploaded a video, it was just, it got demonetized. It got age restricted. It would suppress other content I had coming out. So it was very difficult. I'm going to crack this, by the way. Crack that some dick and get us a peach. Oh, I noticed Cope's doing these rewards a lot lately. I've been noticing on the Reddit pages, people have been trading these rewards. Oh, does this mean that I just showed you guys my reward and now you're going to take my reward? Oh my gosh, you guys you could have this reward. There you go. I just noticed that you enter this code at freshcope.com. There you go. There's your reward. Oops. Oh, I shouldn't even say that, to be honest with you. That's not how you do it. We're on YouTube here. We do not do that at all. I apologize. I'm still getting back in the swing of things. You know, I've been uploading quite consistently lately. I just got back into nicotine after quitting for a year. There's a lot of new stuff going on. I'm a virgin when it comes to this stuff again, man. I'm doing a Copenhagen dip that I haven't tried. Come on, dude, I'm the freaking Lord of the Lips. And I haven't even had the Copenhagen 5-Count Wintergreen. Now, this is why I'm so interested in and this is what's cool about the can too. It's fine cut, right? There's no gold. It's all the silver like the Copenhagen Snuff, which if you guys know anything about me and Copenhagen Snuff, as I used to say, that was my all-time favorite dipping tobacco was Copenhagen Snuff. I absolutely, still to this day, like I haven't had it and I should do a video on that. A vidya, I apologize. But before I review this, I just want to give a shout out to my gosh dang four-wheeler that is sadly going to be going away soon. Let me unplug my phone here. So this four-wheeler is my 2024 Polaris Sportsman 570 Hunt Edition, camouflage, gun scabbard, gun rack, independent front and rear suspension, bumper, winch. Dude, you can't get anything. I mean, it's just, there's so much more stuff I don't even freaking know about. But I finally picked the winner for this four-wheeler, and I called him today. So I'm sorry, folks. If I didn't call you, you didn't win it. I apologize. But this guy, super awesome guy, his name is Sean from Arkansas. My man won the gosh dang four-wheeler. I looked at his page. He said on the phone that his favorite is the Outlaw Wintergreen, and I believe, was it a lot of root beer? Or I think he had a lot of root beer and vanilla orders, I think, too. So, yeah, so he's getting this beautiful some dick right here. And, golly, I'm going to miss it. This thing is so new. Do you know how hard it is that I have not been able to freaking drive this thing? This thing still has it maybe has 1 mile on it because I have it in the stickers and the nubs are still in the tires. It's so freaking brand new. I'm scared to even drive it because I want them to have a brand new spanking four-wheeler, you know? So brand spanking new spanking. Anyways, God, I'm going to miss this freaking thing. So I've never had a four-wheeler this nice, ever. So when I got this and I started riding it, I was telling my wife, I was like, dude, we need one of these. Put a plow in that dick. It's way better than my old Honda, which I sold, by the way. Also, shout out to this four-wheeler for being my tripod. Yeah, I sold it. Anyways, I'm jealous of Sean from Arkansas. Thank you, brother, for the big support. He had a lot of orders with us, and thank you to everybody who bought dip cans and tried out our product, and that was a good giveaway. What should we give away next? Let me know. I mean, everybody does trucks, and like, you know, I've got this C10 here that I'm like happy to give away. The only problem is like, it's not, I'm not going to put another freaking 30 grand into that thing to like, just to give it away. Well, I mean, I would put 30 grand into something to give it away to you guys. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, I'm not going to put 30 grand into like rebuilding something. You know, I could do a video on it and all this kind of stuff, but it's like, it's just going to take like 6 months to a year to like, you know, make this thing to where I feel safe of like giving it away to a customer, you know. Where right now, I mean, this thing, like, it starts up, everything's perfectly fine with it, but it's like, you know, it's got rust on it and stuff. I don't want to be giving away like a rust bucket. Not that it's a rust bucket completely, but anyways. All right, guys. We got 500 people in here, man. Thank you guys for hanging. We're drinking, if you're new here, we're drinking a little beer. We just cracked open a Mountain Standard IPA, which is delicious, and I think it's going to pair well with this Copenhagen fine cut wintergreen, which is going to be my very first time trying. We're going to try it right now. That's good. I think it's going to go well with this. So I was saying earlier why I bought this. I knew about this, and I was like, man, I got to buy it for a vidya at some point if I'm coming back doing dip vidges. And in my last vid, which we did the American Snuff Company, Rob, 49, man, you guys are so nice. Thank you guys so much. You guys do not have to send money, but if you send that, I will 100% answer your question. He said also give away a bass boat. Great idea. Last year we gave away my bow fishing boat, or 2 years ago, which I missed that son of a bitch so bad. So here's the thing. I will talk about Mud Jug in just a minute because you can see I do not have one. I got a shout out for that red Solo cup. Let me go ahead and get this in, and then I will answer your question. What was your name again? Rob. I will answer your question, Rob. All right, so I'm expecting this to be like Copenhagen Snuff, the look. Ooh, oh my gosh, yes. Wow, look at that worm dirt right there, folks. Look at that. You guys want to see that? Here we go. Here's some worm dirt coming up. Oh yeah, son. That's just like Copenhagen Snuff, but to be honest, that's more moist than, you know, your flavor dips are going to be a lot more moist than Copenhagen Snuff or Copenhagen Original. Golly, the burp's getting to me. It's coming up. Okay. Very subtle, like a very light wintergreen. It's like super subtle too. It's like you got to really get your nose in there. Copenhagen, all Copenhagen, 100% smoke, American tobacco. Let's go ahead and just get us a pinch here. It feels weird pinching this fine of fine cut in a plastic can. Usually I'm in the fiberboard cans, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get us a little pinch here, folks. Look at that fine cut pinch. Oh boy. Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah, this is subtle wintergreen. Sorry, I got it everywhere, all in the mustachio. Don't worry, I'll get you. I'll get you. I got you. Man. Yeah, look at the worm dirt, folks. That's what I call it. I think we need a little killer filler. Interesting. Okay, let me finish what I was saying. I started like 8 times. The reason I had interest in buying this is because my last video, I was just talking about how I wanted to get the Levi Garrett Signature Snuff Wintergreen. And I got a hookup on that. It should be here in the next couple days. Going to be having a video on that, and that is basically American Snuff Company's, I'm guessing that's American Snuff Company's version of this. Or also Skull Fine Cut Wintergreen Original, which has been around for very long, which I love. I mean, I haven't had that dip in quite a while, but that was a dip I dipped a lot in high school, to be honest with you. I got a lot of memories with that dip. So anyways, okay. We'll get back to that in just a minute. Folks at home, are you ever going to bring back Outlaw Outdoors, the glue. Thank you, son. I appreciate you. Or daughter, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, Outlaw Outdoors, I haven't uploaded over there in like in a year. But possibly doing a little bit of a turkey tour this year. Going turkey hunting. I've got Kansas tags. Golly, that fine cut, usually I can get it to move around with my tongue, but this one's packing pretty solid once it's in your lip. I'm digging it so far. We'll see. What was I just saying? Golly, dude, my mind's going. I was saying something about, freaking, I can't even remember. Outlaw Outdoors, turkey tour. I got my Kansas tag, possibly going down to Texas, obviously here in Colorado. So that'll probably be the next stuff on Outlaw Outdoors. Okay, to Mud Jug. Listen, I brought this up in a couple of videos ago, and it might have been a little mistake on my part. I don't want to talk too in depth about it, to be honest with you. Jesse, who works with us at Outlaw Dip, he made a video on it on his channel a couple weeks ago, a couple months ago actually, where you can go check that out. But I still have very good friends, and so does Jesse, that are associated with Mud Jug still and are still, needing to be paid and things like that. So I don't want to say anything. I don't want to say any ill will about it. And Mud Jug, when it comes to the actual product, is the best product on the market, 100%. Like, I love it. And I still have a giant wall of them over there, and I still do use them from time to time. But as far as, I don't want to get into it too much because I still do have friends involved, and you guys know those friends as well. And I just don't want to hurt those people, and I want them to thrive and do well. I want everybody to do that. So I don't want to use my platform to talk negative on other people, where in my head at the time I wanted to. I've come to my senses a little bit, and I don't want to talk bad about anybody. And I just like to keep it that way. So, and it's under new management and things like that. So the people that you know and love from before, are not running the company anymore, but they're still associated in a way. So anyways, okay. The Piggly Wiggly, I'll pay you to talk more in depth about it, you son of a dick. Listen, man, I love you. Thank you so much, but I'm loyal. Okay. I'm loyal. Triple Blade Addiction, thank you so much. Didn't even ask a question, just gave $5. Thank you guys. You guys don't have to do that, man. That's so nice, you guys. I appreciate you. And obviously, I'm digging hanging out with y'all on this guy here. Let's see how it pairs with this beer, this Copenhagen Fine Cut Wintergreen. So far, it's not bad for sure. Not a super big burn in the lip because of the fine cut. Get a lot more burn in Copenhagen Snuff because there's a lot more salt content in Copenhagen Snuff. Flavor's not bad, but I'm not getting a lot out of it, to be honest with you. Like, it's kind of like I get a little bit of I hate to say this, but I don't know if this is fire cured or not, but it's starting to give me a fire cured taste to it. I don't know if this tobacco is fire cured, but I am getting a hint of fire cured on the back now, similar to other fire cured dips. And I think, it's hard because there's so many companies that do different things. Grizzly will air cure some, like your regular Grizzly Wintergreen is going to be air cured. And then you have your dark series, which is going to be dark fire cured tobacco, which basically just means either way, they're going to be hung in a barn. Once you pick the tobacco, it's either going to just sit there in the air and cure that way, or it's going to get sawdust lit underneath, and the smoke, they close the doors, and the smoke of the barn is going to fire cure the tobacco. And then a fermentation method happens with some too. which is a very difficult process as well. Put them in barrels, supposedly Copenhagen Black, which, did you guys see? Copenhagen Black is no longer seasonal. It's 100% all the time now. So, oh yeah, I should have brought out the old timey brass spittoon. I've got a few of those. I got a few of those over there. I don't want to walk over there and grab them, but yeah, you're right. You know, this isn't a red Solo cup because my wife's a cheap ass, and you know, this is freaking Kirkland signature. But shout out to Toby Keith, man. This one's for you, Toby. No disrespect. I'm not spitting, all right? I'm not spitting. I just wish I was a spitting image of you. I should be a poet. I don't even know what that is. I apologize, folks. All right, guys. Man, let's see. What do we got here? All right, I say, how long have we been going? 20 minutes after my mess up. Apologize for that. So, I'll give you guys a little bit more of a review at the very end, really. I'm going to kind of let this sit. But while we do that, I got a package in the mail from another country. Ooh, got a package from Sweden. Oh, snap, folks. This is 10 different Swedish snoozes that I ordered. Can't tell you where. Not on this platform. And, oh, Kobe. And I ordered 10 different ones. I've had all of these except maybe 2 or 3. And I really want to start getting, you know, I'd say 90% of the people that watch my videos are American, but I do have quite a few people that watch from Scandinavia, Europe. And to be honest with you, I'll be honest, the past few years, I've been landing. What's your favorite dip of all time? Besides Outlaw. I'll give you that. Besides Outlaw. Yeah, I'd say like one of my favorites, honestly, was like the original Outlaw tobacco when we were making tobacco. Oh, shit, boy, that was so good. Anyways, to be honest with you, probably Copenhagen Snuff. The original OG Copenhagen Snuff is probably it's every time I go back to that dip, it just brings me back to a time. And it's not just like a one-time only dip where I'm just like, oh, I got that memory and good. No, I want to keep dipping it. Like the flavor is so good and it's so unique to Copenhagen. And even though I've had my problems with Copenhagen in the past, I would still say that that's probably my favorite. That, and I really like the dark fire cured tobacco taste of Grizzly. Like if it had to be a flavor, probably Grizzly Dark Wintergreen is like my today favorite. Like when it comes to that, yeah. So anyways, thank you, bro. I appreciate you. So anyways, what I was saying about this snus is I'd like to introduce more Americans to the Swedish snus world, which I've been involved in for over 10 years now. I think my first snus video was like 15 years ago or something on this channel, which is wild. And I've made a few over the years, but it's hard to, you know, obviously some big ones like Siberia and stuff, but I'm not talking about like Siberia. Thank you, Landon. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you. Talking about like real Swedish snus. Stuff that has some like big history to it. Not that anything's wrong with Siberia. It's just like, dude, 44 milligrams of nicotine per pouch is just way too much and really not for Americans. Like it's for people that have been snoozing their entire life. And there's much more better options out there. I just think that, you know, those high extreme style pouches are just like, they're for a certain few people. And I'm big into flavor profile and all that stuff. So I'd rather have, there's better options like we got right here. So let me know in the comments if you guys want to see some vidges on these. Now these are all white portions that Zid is sin. That's right, baby. We actually got a shirt dropping for you guys this coming week. I think we're going to drop it on Thursday. Even if you dip Zid, you're going to love this shirt. I'm telling you right now. Like if you're a Zin dipper or you hate Zid, like you're going to want this one. All right. Oh, the smell. Now, mind you, there's warning labels all over these. By the time I do vidges on them, there won't be, but let's go ahead and go down the line. These are all white portions. I ordered white portions to kind of tell the difference to people. Like within white portions and loose snus and original portions and all that. So white portions, basically like a little history on like what a white portion is. A white portion is basically a unmoistened pouch. So it's going to be dry. They usually call them dry pouches or white portions or white dry portions. You'll hear it. Portion means pouches. Over in Sweden, it's called a portion, not a pouch. So anyways, it's hard to show you what these things are, but this is Grove White. Grove is one of my favorite loose snoozes out there. This is a great brand. This is basically like the Copenhagen snuff of snus. It's like the manly dip, you know, the manly snus over there. We've got the classic, I can't even show you because there's stickers all over it. This is Eton White, which I've never had. I've never had Eton White. I've only had the Eton Loose and Eton Original portion, which I love. I mean, it's Eton. It's Eton is the OG of the pasteurization method of snus and how it's made. Landon, when's the next square body vidya? You know, it's funny. The square body's just sitting over here. So is the El Camino. The rear end's off. Oh, boy. I was hoping to have a video for you guys on the K20. And tell Fat Boy to call Mabel. Mabel pregnated. Oh, my goodness. Does Fat Boy have a cheerleader in the comments? My goodness. I will tell Fat Boy to call Mabel. God dang, girls. Whoo, boy. Anyways, on the K20, we started up for the first time, and I went to go put it in gear. Let's just say the transmission was blown. So that was kind of a risk that I took, buying a used TH350 off Craigslist. Luckily, I only paid a couple $100 for it, but yes, that was 4 years ago or something when I bought that. Never was able to test it out because the engine wasn't running and transfer case wasn't in. It's blown, so I got to get a new transmission. I'll be doing that soon, and then Dang and I are going to throw that sumbdick in and hopefully drive the thing, finally. And the El Camino's got some work going on. Anyways, back to what I was saying. We got, what is this? Oh, this is Göteborg's Rapia. One of my favorites as far as, I can't even show you. I wish I could. Did I get 2 of these? I did. Oh, this is, yeah, they're 2 different ones. I don't know how you say that right there, but it's a different one than just the regular Göteborg's Rapia white portion. Big fan of the Göteborg's loose and the flavor profile. Everybody over there loves it. This is one I'm super excited to try. This is General Macmira, which is a co-blend with General, Swedish match, and Macmira whiskey, which I think it, man, what is Mac? I don't know. I think it's a Scotch. I believe it's a Scotch. So I'm going to have to get a bottle of that Scotch and try it with this snus, because that's very cool. General has been known to do this. I think they just did it with their latest Cardus line with a wine company. So it'd be very cool to try this with like something that's coming up here, like this, which is Isla whiskey portions. This is the white portion. I know, I'm sorry, warning labels all over it. Don't worry, by the time I do it, vidges on it, they'll be gone. Cole, love to have you back doing regular uploads. Thank you, Cole. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, man. We got some Nick and Johnny here. This was a recommendation. This is green ice. This is a recommendation from, my goodness, my boy Chad from Snooby. Now, Snooze Adventures on YouTube. You go check him out. Go subscribe to Snooze Adventures. That guy is a legend when it comes to snooze, and he's been doing it almost as long as I have. We text quite a bit, and he's actually got a package coming my way too with a little surprise. So, got to try that. One of my favorites of all time, Off-Road Frosted. Big fan of that. This is probably like, this is what I was doing for so long. This is Odin's Extreme White Dry. One of my favorite portions of all time. I love it. I love the Odin's brand. I love White Dry. That one, it's a little heavy on the nicotine. It's 22 milligrams per pouch, but the feeling in the lip It's not like a minty menthol. It's like its own style of burn and taste. Love it. And then one of my favorites of all time, Arctic Explorer Off-Road X. Love it. This is one of my favorites as well. I've done a few videos on this before, long time ago. Anyways, that's my stack of white portions. So let me know if you guys are interested in seeing some videos on those. I'm excited to do them. I might pop into some of them tonight, to be honest with you. I've been snoozing a lot lately, guys. Holy smokes. Cheers again. Hey, is anybody out there dipping? What are you guys dipping right now? What are y'all dipping? What are y'all drinking? Let me know. Now that we're hanging out, I'm done yip-yapping. Sheesh. Nothing happened. All my mud jugs are still on the wall. How long does the Nick Safe buzz last? It lasts quite a while, to be honest with you. If you've never tried it, you should. We actually have a higher strength coming in the next week or so, and it is unbelievable. I'll tell you right now, after not having nicotine for a year, and then the first thing I tried was our heavy-duty Nick Safe option. Holy smokes, dude. It was unlike any other nicotine buzz. It was like the best feeling I've ever had, to be honest with you. Like I said, my everyday dip is the Outlaw Wintergreen Nick Safe. I personally, it took me like 2 years to like get our Outlaw Wintergreen to like where I wanted it to be. And I go back and forth between that and the dark wintergreen. I love the dark wintergreen because it has a slight coffee undertone, but I haven't been dipping a lot of dark wintergreen because it went away for a while, and we just brought dark wintergreen back, so now I'm on the dark wintergreen Nick Safe. And all of our flavors are now available in Nick Safe, just so you guys know. Zabeast, ever think about an Outlaw commercial like the old days? Yes. I'm thinking Zen commercial. We need a Zen commercial. And that's coming up soon. I would say in the next month or so. You got it, bud. You freaking got it. Colton, my man, thank you. Just got my first haul of Outlaw, and the root beer is something I never knew I needed. Y'all nailed it, bro. Got some dark wintergreen on the way now. Heck yeah, thank you, Cole. I appreciate you. Colton, I should say. Yeah, the root beer. So the funny thing about root beer is it's actually a wintergreen base. So that's why a lot of people they're like, dude, I love the root beer because it gives me that burn. So you get that burn because it has a wintergreen base to it, which is why I love wintergreen. I mean, root beer and sweet tea are probably my favorite flavors. Like sometimes I just especially in the summertime when I'm working outside a lot, the sweet tea, unbelievable. Wait till our sweet tea pouches drop. I'm telling you guys right now, insanity. Thank you, Colton, again. I appreciate you, buddy. Zen and vodka. Stokers, Cope Straight, Cope Wintergreen, Cougar. A lot of people dip in Cougar now, man. Rob, live stream weekly. Got a lot of reviews. Yeah, I'm actually thinking about if I can stop screwing up all the time when I start these freaking things. I'm actually thinking about trying to do more live shows. And I'm thinking about bringing back Sunday Snooze, which is a one-take Sunday video that I used to do, just trying a different snooze that day, drinking coffee. Little Sunday morning vidya for your sub box. So thinking about doing that again. Papa, the Dark Lord. Can we get Real Nick in the OG 6 line yet? Shoot us an email. Support@outlawdip.com. Stephen T, thank you, dude. I appreciate you, man. Little Sunday snooze, you guys like that? Cool. Guys, if you're asking about Mud Jug, I addressed that earlier in the live stream, so once this thing ends, you guys can go back and hear what I had to say about that. General Wintergreen Snooze, not bad. I did a video on that a couple weeks ago on that I think General is probably the best pouch sold in America, which I still think it is. Mad Mabel, shout out Mabel's Lot Lizard service at the Pilot. Oh my goodness. Oh man, I'm gonna have to tell Fat Boy about her. Fat Boy's sleeping right now. That dude works nights now, so he doesn't wake up until like freaking midnight. Say that's the one in your best Aussie accent. Oh, g'day, Brace. Oh, g'day. Oh, g'day, Brace. Aye, g'day. Aye, g'day, Brace. Aye, that's the one. Ah, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. I don't know. That's probably horrible. I apologize. Yeah, I guess you'll tell me if you're from Australia. Man, what's dip like in Australia? Do you guys even get it over there? I just thought about that. I wonder if you even get smokeless over there. Golly. Alina, I have spent thousands on Outlaw dip. Golly. Well, thank you if that's true. Sheesh. That's like the winner of this four-wheeler, Sean. He's spent a few thousand as well. I never really look at like customer orders. I can see who our best customers are and things, but when I looked at his, I was like, whoa. I was like, no wonder this dude won. He had so many freaking entries. It was crazy. So I think he had 2 subscriptions. So he was subscribed to 2 subscriptions, which gives him 5 times entries. So I'm going to go back once this live show's ended. I'm going to go back and I will look at your guys' comments about what we should give away next, because I know you guys were throwing in a bunch there. So I'll take note for sure, because I'm hoping like 1st of April we'll be able to do another giveaway. So I think a bass boat or something would be cool. I think a boat was fun, but it's hard with a boat because a lot of people, most of the time you give them an option. Like we gave people an option with this four-wheeler, like you get the four-wheeler or cash. Because sometimes like you call somebody and they're like, can I just have the cash instead? And we're like, okay, fine. And then we could just roll this into the next giveaway or something. But that's why we did it. Anyways. Golly. What is Nick Safe? Has the nicotinamide been studied a lot, been considering it? Yes. We actually have a blog up on our website with all of the toxicology reports comparing it to regular nicotine, why it's safer, why it's non-addictive, everything like that. And we just got a new letter from the FDA saying that they are not controlling it. They have nothing to do with it, and we can legally sell it and all this crap. So it's been tested thoroughly, and our new stuff, like I said, which is stronger, is coming out soon. So stay tuned for that. Can you get Nick Safe in Canada? Yeah, we ship worldwide. Now, we haven't had any issues lately because we have a worldwide UPS account. But you never know with countries like Canada. It's very difficult to know. I mean, we've had issues with Europe. We've had issues with Canada. We've had issues with Australia a few times too, Germany. So, not much we can do on that. But it does go to quite a few people that have lived in Canada for sure. Okay. So I've had this in for 30 minutes now, probably. So I'm not a big fan, to be honest. I would be more of a big fan if I got a little bit of a Howard, I have a kid on the way. Any advice? Congratulations. It's going to be the greatest thing of your life. No matter how scared you are, when that baby pops out, you will know exactly what to do. And what you have to do is love. That's it, man. Love will take you everywhere. As soon as that baby pops out, boy or girl, it's unbelievable. And to this day, still my favorite memory. And to this day, every morning I wake up and I see my kids, it's unbelievable. I love it. And thank you, by the way. If I got a little bit more of a lip burn from this, I would be more excited about it. But like, it's kind of just sitting there. Copenhagen snuff gives me more of a burn than this. Being a finer cut, usually you get a bigger buzz. I'm not really feeling it too much, to be honest with you. I know I'm drinking beer at the same time, but I've been snoozing a lot, so not a lot, but yeah. Anyways, I don't know. Out of 10, I'd probably give it a 6, to be honest with you. I would probably choose Skull Fine Cut Original Wintergreen over this because the flavor profile of the Skull, one, it's been done longer and it's been out since the 80s. Maybe the 70s. I can't remember exactly when that came out. I think it was the 80s. This, though, just dropping in the past couple years. Not a huge fan of it, to be honest, but I'm interested to see how the Levi Garrett Snuff Wintergreen is going to be. That's why I bought this, and that review's coming in the next couple weeks. I've got a lot of reviews. By the way, thank you guys if you were one of the people that was able to find Grizzly Boot Cut Blend. Got it on the way. The Kodiak Grower Select on the way. Was not able to find the Kodiak Grower Select Straight anywhere, though. So if you find the Kodiak Grower Select Straight, shoot me an email, jared@outlawdip.com. We can have a chat, see if we can get it for a vidya, because that's the one I'm really looking for. As far as this goes, kind of a bitter taste to it, to the wintergreen. It's like a light wintergreen, but I still do get a little bit of like the fire cured leaf in there. It's very subtle, and maybe it's because I'm drinking the beer with it. It's throwing it off. This isn't like a thorough review. I'd have to sit with this for a bit. Yeah, probably 6 out of 10 to be honest. Not a huge fan. Like a little bit more burn. And the flavor, it's like in like a fine cut like this, where I'm more of a natural guy. Like as far as like I like the natural flavors. It's not bad in that aspect. It's not like I want more wintergreen flavor. It's just I want a little bit more lit feel out of it, and like the flavor's like not great. But anyways, I'm sure maybe I'll make another video on this down the road, maybe comparing it to the Levi Garrett and also comparing it to the oh my gosh, the freaking Skull. I know there's other like budget brands. Husky used to do a fine cut wintergreen. They may still. Red Seal. Did Red Seal do a fine cut? I remember they do a fine cut natural. There's a couple other brands out there that do a fine cut wintergreen. So we'll try it. Grizzly did a fine cut wintergreen. I believe it was Grizzly. I'm talking like freaking 12, 13 years ago. I believe, yeah, I think it was Grizzly. Grizzly did a fine cut wintergreen a long time ago. I'm going to look back at my old review because I think I have a review on it like 12, 13 years ago. I'm going to look back at my old review whenever I get the new Levi Garrett because it is owned by the same company that does Grizzly. We'll see how that goes. But what else we got? We talked about the snus. We gave away the four-wheeler. We dipped the Copenhagen fine cut. Alina asked Chris Dips one about his bay. Ooh, his bay. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I want to ask him about his bay, to be honest with you. I was just talking to him. I might have to ask him about it now. Thank you, Alina. I appreciate it. Alina. Golly, I'm so bad at names. Grizzly 1900. Yes, it was good. You know, I was actually thinking that maybe some of these new Grizzly dips that they're rebranding are going to be like the 1900 or something like that. The Grizzly Dark Select, if you remember when that came out, I actually had the first video on YouTube with that dip, and I've heard that is the Grizzly Boot Cut blend. Boot cut. I would say boot cut blend. What am I saying? Bootleg blend is the reiteration of Grizzly Dark Select. So we'll see. I'm hopefully getting that in tomorrow. Maybe we'll have a video up on that on Thursday. Fungi 555. Do you get withdrawals from the Nick? I talked about this. I've talked about this actually a few times. Thank you, by the way. At first, yeah, when I first quit, like it was like 2.5, 3 months, and I quit cold turkey. So it was like, yeah, it was. Well, mind you, I did have my own Outlaw dip, so that's not really cold turkey, I guess, but it's no nicotine cold turkey. So. Yeah, I did have, like the want for sure, especially after you eat and things like that. But I spit on my screen. I thought it was something in the comments. So yeah, it's always there. I mean, you're gonna have it for sure. Anything that releases dopamine from your brain is gonna be addictive. And you know, whether it's eating chocolate for 3 weeks straight and then you stop, you might get a little headache. You know, that's you withdrawing. Oh, I just want some more. Whatever. So it's not just Nick. It's pretty much anything you're addicted to. Anything that releases dopamine, to be honest with you. But anyways, I don't think I could talk anymore. I'm just going to get more boring as it goes on. I appreciate you guys watching. New video up this Thursday. And then I have been uploading shorts every day to this channel, trying to make them funny for you guys too, because YouTube's loving the shorts now. So we've had a few do very well. So I'm trying to have a video every day out for you guys, and hopefully some more soon. I talked about, well, we'll talk about that in another video. I'm thinking about starting a Patreon or a YouTube membership thing, something for you guys to get more exclusive content. I've got a lot of reviews, so people that might want a one of my videos, early, or also just, exclusive content that maybe just don't go up to this channel every single time I do it to you guys. So, been watching since before you had Bandit. I took a break and haven't watched you in a while. What happened to Mud Jug? Hey, thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. And yeah, that's a long time. I talked about Mud Jug at the beginning of this. So if you want to, we're about to end it, and then you can go back and check it out. Elena, thank you. Love you too. Guys, I appreciate you. My name's Outlaw, and I'm out, y'all. I'll see you on the dip side. Thanks for hanging with me, folks. I don't even know how to freaking end this thing. I love you.